If I do all the editing, you should actually be in charge of going back and making notes as to what we're talking about.
Okay, oh, fine.
Because it's not fair that I do everything.
I know
You're
you do
not
everything.
just the talent.
I know that you're going back to work now.
Damn it.
I'll go through and
Could
take
I have
notes.
not an hour to not worry about that? All right.
Who are we?
I'm going to bring it in because you fuck up on a regular basis.
Everything.
Welcome to No Mr. Sisters. And this is our 254th
episode. Thanks for joining.
Thank you for joining.
Staying with us.
We have over 1,000 subscribers.
Million.
We'll be going live.
Waiting for our plaque.
No.
Ooh, look at the angry beaver.
I don't know why it's doing
changes
that.
light.
It's just the shadow. Why is that?
I like it though.
Yeah, we look ethereal.
We added that effect.
I don't think I could have. I don't know it.
Look at that.
It does. It is weird. I don't know what that is.
I don't know, but I like chesty.
I mean, they painted the inside of the house when they repainted like 15 times. And I think it was just the contractor did not like the painter.
Oh.
But it could be that.
Or the
they
painter
could have
didn't like
added,
the contractor.
Or it's all of the radiation gamma from these bright days.
It's from the UFOs that are off of the shores of Daytona Beach.
You are starting me off pissed off already, bringing that up.
Well, I think it's funny because they're saying that. But you know, there's a ship off of the coast of Daytona Beach, that one that
they found?
That basically the storm eroded all the sand and it just sits there. Or did they pull it up finally?
Oh, I don't think
it was like back summer.
Somebody found treasure off Vero Beach too. Like
that and the square groupers.
I don't know if I believe any of it, but the pisses me off because everybody got on board and it was the one person that did the video in slow motion. They took a video of the moon. We had the bright moon the other day.
Yeah.
And so the moon was there. And then obviously there was a plane, but not obviously because it was in slow motion and it was like super slow motion. So,
and it was the people from the BCR was in town.
BCR was in town, yeah. So good for them. They got lots of likes.
They got lots of views.
Lots of shares.
But then some other guy jumped in on it and said that the military and then, Navy and Coast Guard and they've all been saying that there's a mothership off the shores of Daytona.
Slowest invasion ever. I'm so annoyed.
Like where?
I swear to God, they're going to come here and they're going to have to deal with me because I'm going to be like, where you been? Where you been? What's going on?
Been waiting.
We got things to do, places to be.
I mean, Daytona's pretty laid back, but not that.
I don't know why they would come here. There's nothing here.
It's for those women that walk around topless on the old women that walk around topless on International Speedway.
The two of them, by the way. Don't get overly excited. There's only two. They're about 80. Or it could be Daytona 30.
That's the thing about Daytona. Never know. Never know if it's a really weathered 20-year-old or a really good-looking 80-year-old.
If you get up close enough and you count the teeth, you get a little better. You get a little better.
I don't know. You're a queen if you've got all your teeth in Daytona. I'm going to tell you right now.
Fine. That's fine. We call it home.
Yes. I'm like, maybe I should have put something on my eyes. A little.
You want? You can pause this and you can. I'll mascara your ass.
No.
I'll put some mascara.
Let's just do this.
Oh Jesus!
I can't see that. Woo! Look at that.
I can't see it. It's so bright today. But
it is. But it's a great day. Beautiful day outside. Inside, our houses are running about 50 degrees.
On one side, it's like 48, and then on the other side, the heater's gone on to 72. Little hurricane in the middle, and
that's where the dog stays. Right.
It depends on whether I just sweat if I'm doing work here, or if I'm doing work there.
We get used to it. You wake up, flip the air condition to heat, go to bed.
This is not
bad. Put it to air condition. No, it's getting better. We're trying something new because it's of the spring.
Although I don't know why we're trying something new because the caffeine is good for you.
No, nicotine is good for you.
Both. We should be
Do
smoking.
you believe they're finding out that nicotine's good?
It's a mood elevator with caffeine, right? They're all mood elevators. And
no,
I
they're
don't
saying
know,
that
it's because they ask the people that are addicted to these things, oh, what do you like most? Oh, it just makes me feel great.
Well, no,
There's
apparently
ask somebody that
I
doesn't.
think it helps with cancer or heart problems or something, nicotine. So I don't know, studies have proven something or another. I mean, every day it's a different study with a different proven.
Yeah.
But lately it's
anybody.
been nicotine, which has been...
You can't believe anybody.
I always picture Absolutely Fabulous, which is a series that probably the younger generation doesn't know about, and it's crazier than crazy. And Patsy and Adina, it's British.
It's good.
Yeah, she gave up smoking, but she had to do patches, and she had patches all over her.
Do we know somebody that did that? Who was that? I knew somebody. It's like, oh, it kept fine. Oh, I mean, that happens all the time. Or 100 years ago, we get patients in with the nitroglycerin patches, and they'd be all over because they'd put them and forget where they put them.
Oh,
and you'd be like, I don't know why my blood pressure is so low. And then you like change their outfits, and it's like all this nitroglycerin all over the place.
and nitroglycerin is for blood pressure?
It's for your angina.
For angina.
Your angina.
Agita.
The agita.
Angina? Agita.
Agita. It's angina.
Agita.
But
is it angina?
It is angina.
That sounds bad.
Yeah.
Take that and shove it up your angina.
It is. So
I'm
going back to work. I'll be saying stuff, and it'll be okay. I'll last less than a week.
It's gonna be fun to see.
I don't know. We'll see how it works out. It hasn't happened yet because it's a process.
People only work on Fridays.
It's okay. I'm counting my blessings, so it's fine.
Yes. You're enjoying your last days of freedom.
I literally just 2 days ago started going, oh, I'll be making money. Let me go ahead and spend it. I started oh, let me go. I need that.
That's a good feeling.
Yeah.
I make money.
You don't have that day yet?
I'm still waiting.
What are we talking? Were we talking about anything? Did you see my video this morning?
I did. I don't know who the guy is.
Why do you not? I told you to watch him. I want to invite him.
Oh, is that
home.
that guy?
Yes, he's delicious.
I didn't know he was. He is Irish. That guy. You love him.
I do. He's super cute.
What is it?
He's a Mookie.
Garen.
Yeah. So,
but
I didn't know he sang though. I just saw that today because I was looking to find
Bonkers, Britain did something on him too.
Did she? Well, that's annoying.
Katie Hopkins.
I am sorry, but this show is going to be political.
No, don't let us do.
No, it's going to be political. Just everybody shut the fucky uppy. If you are against something, but somebody is contributing some fun to the world, just leave them alone.
Keep scrolling.
Just leave them alone.
Keep scrolling.
Yeah.
Just keep scrolling.
Yeah.
You don't like it, leave it.
Because if somebody says something funny about somebody I love, like if they say something about funny, it's funny.
If it's funny, it's funny.
It's funny. I'm going to laugh. If it irritates me, if I don't think it's funny, I'll be like, dumbass, keep
Just
scrolling.
Don't give them the likes. Don't give them the view.
Yeah. So
it couldn't be easier for people.
It is. So PSA. Keep scrolling.
If you don't like it, lump it.
Yeah.
Just go.
And all of the doxing and all of that nonsense. Which to tell you the truth,
is dangerous and
tell you the truth, if they would just go ahead and swat me. That's fine. Swat me. But give me a heads up. Just ring me like an hour before so I can make cookies for the guys. I'm thinking.
Well, no,
because I could have a good time. Yeah, invite them in. You
they
can have
want
some cookies.
Death by police is what they want. And the thing is that you're costing taxpayer money. So if they want to pay for it, go ahead, pay up front and do the swatting.
Yeah, I hope that their mother doesn't need help at the same time.
Oh yeah.
That all of the forces are there. But
something to think about.
And again, it doesn't it's just like one guy shows up anyway and checks with a flashlight.
Oh, they call. Versus they don't know. But
if it's somebody, big wigs, then maybe they get more, but I don't even think
they're getting the squad, and then they're ordering pizza before
too?
They get the whole SWAT.
Oh, I thought you meant they were doing the AOCs.
Oh no.
I was like, well,
No, but then they're ordering pizza
That's not
before and
good.
after, which then puts the pizza guy in harm's way.
No, they shouldn't do the pizza guy eat.
Oh, they're doing pizza before and after.
Oh.
The swatting. And so I don't know why.
Don't do it. Just don't do
They're
it.
doing like the
It's
pizzas
silly.
from a dead person already that's already been killed by, killed by a robber, but still has
It's a little
his-
unimaginative too.
Well, the 10-year-olds were doing it.
Yeah. That's probably it. That's probably what it is. But stop, because it makes people
do whatever you
feel
want,
bad
but don't cost the
some reason.
taxpayers money.
I wouldn't.
And you know what? Be original.
I don't know what
Be
would
original.
what would be more original if they don't like somebody talking about immigrants. Pay for a bunch of immigrants to come clean his yard. They can be annoyed. Who's going to be annoyed? Nobody.
How
But I
about
mean,
just sponsor
do
some
something
immigrants.
fun. Yeah.
Send every time they do something you don't like, send $100 across.
Yeah.
Send $100 to wherever you want. Let your wallet do the talking.
Silly people. So anyway, and I wish that he hadn't
And
been
these
bothered
people-
by it, but I don't know
Do
the
they
extent
have that
of it.
time
So it's
on their
fine.
hands.
No, like it takes 2 minutes to go, oh my God, let me do what everybody else has done the last 5 years and pick up a phone. It doesn't. And by the way, why do we not see where the phone was called from? Because I'll tell you
They
what,
do.
that guy that does the planes, I bet you he can find where everybody does the
guy
phones.
that does the planes.
Yeah. Or that guy,
And the
or
guy that does the
the pedophile guy, he can find anybody. He can find anybody.
there's some brilliant people online.
Yeah. That's
And
what I'm saying. Garen, call those two guys.
Yes. I love when you see something, you're like, is this true? And you go on the comments, and the comments have the answers. And they not only have the answers, they've got the video. They've got the backup.
Yes.
They've got all the receipts.
Yeah.
They've got the flight log.
A lot of people are like, they got so many good people.
fantastic.
That's what the World Wide Web is good for.
The web. The World
web.
Wide Web. The TikTok. It's fantastic.
Get back on the TikTok. So anyway, poor Garen. But he sings. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. I just didn't have time.
What's his
Because I
last
was
name?
there.
Garen?
Noon?
Noon.
But it actually
All right, I'm
is
gonna give him a
spelled
good
no
look.
one.
Oh, I love that.
So I don't know
more.
if I wonder if that's his real name.
Garen
or
No
I don't
One.
know. I don't know. I mean, to tell you
Who
the
are you
truth,
going out with? No one.
no one. No, I mean, like, what do you name the child? What do you name the child? You're good at
Nobody.
that. Nobody, no one. Was it me? No one. It's no one. Is he no one? Is he no one? Is it no one? Is he? Is he no one?
You make it knows me.
No.
And
Knows
so
me,
on
no one?
tests, it's no one knows me. His SAT score was
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Yeah. That's got you think I don't know, is that an old Irish name? No one.
I don't know.
That
Maybe it's
sounds like
Noon.
that sounds like a new Irish
Maybe it's
name.
Noon.
Yeah, I mean it probably is. I'm
That's
probably
a cool
telling you
name.
that. But yeah.
Even Garen's pretty neat. I
Yeah.
like Garen.
Yeah. He's adorable. He's adorable. He can come eat Thanksgiving with us.
Sure. Yes. Him and
Although he looks like he doesn't
who
eat
did we
much.
already invite to Thanksgiving? I've already invited people.
I know they never show up.
I think we invited the cops, didn't we?
Oh, we did invite the police.
Yeah.
We'll see if they show up.
Mm.
It hasn't been
Oh,
it.
was that already?
That-
No, it was
yeah.
already last Thanksgiving.
Oh, that was last thing. That's right. It was. And they
All
didn't
right,
show
they
up.
didn't show up. That's all right. More
I
for us.
sent cookies, and then that was evidently the wrong thing to do.
Was it?
I don't know. I think it was Diane said that she goes, "You did what?" And I go, "I sent cookies to the police."
Why wouldn't you?
I thought it was a nice gesture of thank you, but maybe it could have looked like a bribe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I was just like, well, I always send like
Lady Di
take-
and her.
I
ulterior
always
motives.
take like donuts.
Yeah,
or
that's what we used to do with
or
the
send-
firemen.
I mean, you can't send a bunch
Can
of
you not
men
send it-
flowers. I don't know.
You can't. Sending to the police is different than sending to the fireplace.
Firemen?
Fireplace. To the fireplace.
To the firemen, I think no, it's the same to me.
Yeah, it would be the same.
You know, thank you for showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When you did.
that's all I meant. Thank you for showing up
On time.
because yeah, they were there,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to do it by myself. So there. Anyway,
Too bad they showed up a couple weeks later too.
No,
I may or may not have.
You're bad influence.
Yes.
You're very bad influence, and you took
Very
advantage
tender.
of my gentle nature. That was
As I do. You're usually the one that has to be carried off.
yes, but I never started. I've only been. I think no. I was going to say I've only been in trouble when you were there, but
lightning.
that's not true.
I'm like, what? You
That's not
never
really
started?
true. No, I started, but you always put me there. It's like you take me to places, you feed me alcoholic beverages sometimes, or food that might raise my sugar. I'm blaming it. Could be.
Yes, there you go.
It's been a while.
It's the food.
I've been good.
You've been good for a while. I'm waiting for it to rear its ugly head again.
That's what I'm saying.
You're going back to work.
Do not. Yeah. Let's.
I used to have to pick her up and take her from places. Like pick her up, not like bring the car and get her in. It was like pick her up as she would. She's a bit of a feisty one.
Yeah, I have had a day or two. But you know what? It used to be socially acceptable for girls to get into it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And nobody was pulling weaves or nothing. You would get a blow here and a blow there, and nobody was kicking until somebody was throwing up blood. It wasn't. We were gentlemen ladies.
I remember being with
get
Michelle
a few in and then run.
And Jenny. And Jenny took her gum out of her mouth and put it in the girl's hair, like right here.
That's a good move.
It was a fantastic move.
That's a really good move. Here, hold this.
And the other girl didn't know that
Don't
Michelle
do
couldn't
it.
fight. And Michelle was a, tall girl.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't get into a fight with just looking at Michelle.
I wouldn't have gotten a fight
I would
with
not.
Michelle.
I would not mess with that one.
I think it was the curls in the hair.
She looked crazy. She looked like she could do you in.
She looked like she could do you in. Mm-hmm. She didn't look crazy. She looked very like teddy bear.
She's always nice. She looks sweet. I mean, she's sweet, but you were like
just waited for that.
It could happen.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And to tell you the truth, I've never even seen that. I've never seen that from her. No. I've never seen her, but I can imagine it with her. Like you just go. I've never even seen her face pink or red or anything. Nothing.
Now that you say that, I don't think she ever got flustered.
No, I've never seen her like that. But I just go. I wouldn't mess with it. I wouldn't mess with it.
That's a good gene pool. She never got flustered.
No, did she not?
Did she ever get angry?
And that was before medication time. Before people got medicated.
I know.
Now people don't get feisty. You just figure, oh, she's medicated.
She's medicated, yeah.
Yeah.
But
still the only one that nobody gives me medication.
Wish I could say
I don't know the right words when I go to the doctor. What are the right words? What do I need? What do I gotta do?
I thought it was I have children.
That's what it is. I have a child.
The lady that
I have a child never works. They just go, oh.
The lady that lived behind us used to say she would take a pill per child, and she had 3 children. And so she would take, 3 Valium or 3.
Do you think that's why it was okay to drink and drive when we were growing up? They didn't have pills. Everybody just said you gotta let it pass. Because nobody got arrested.
Driving on pills. The amount
that's what I'm saying.
You're at the pickup line.
Why? I mean, if I'm standing in the lines, why are you giving me a hard time?
Although I think I was the only mom that fell asleep No, I wasn't. You fell asleep in the pickup line.
Oh, I almost fell asleep
just go around you.
Yeah. No, that's the best time when you're waiting for kids in the nice Florida sun. You've been running around all day and
people pass out.
It was the men that passed out. It wasn't the moms.
I did it once.
Yeah.
I think Nene had to wake me up.
Everybody goes around. Then nobody honks.
Goes around.
Nobody honks.
It's the quiet time.
Yeah.
Let her sleep. She's had a very rough time. Oh, that's the girl with that bumper sticker.
Yeah. Don't honk too loud.
Her husband's an asshole. Let her sleep. Then they call the last girl in line. Make sure you wake her up when you go by. No,
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think people probably honk now.
There's a lot more honking going on lately, but I think I'm not saying
it might be me.
I'm not saying I love to honk. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing. I was thinking today how fun it is to honk.
I don't know.
Every time I go by a golf course and somebody's teeing off I am that person.
Every time I go by the outside church, I have to.
Oh,
I have to fight it, and it gets hard.
Can we get the horn that goes
It gets
La
hard.
Cucaracha?
Because we have a church that's being built very close on the main road. I have to go by it. There's no other way for me to go. And every time I go by and they're having mass or they're having an event, I have to.
It's so much restraint.
I have to say, don't be that asshole today.
Oh, it's so fun to be
Choose
the asshole.
Good.
It's so
Gets
fun.
hard. And then I go like this.
Honking is fantastic. Every child that passes my car that doesn't get honked at should thank
every adult
the Lord.
Also.
Every adult too.
Me, every time.
Every time.
Every time.
It doesn't get old for me. Every time. I can do it all day long. It never gets old.
Never gets old.
But you know what? I was in the car with number 2. And I loved it because there was a little boy on a scooter. And she
told you. Oh, no. Because they'll go down on the scooters.
Oh, who cares? That's their own damn fault.
The mothers.
Who put a motor on their damn scooter?
Oh, that's true. That's true. That is true. That's a dumb parent move.
It's your own damn fault. And what kid needs a motor on his bike? What kid needs a motor on his damn scooter? Unless they're commuting, miles to and from school.
Those things.
Wear the kid out. Wear the kid out.
There's kids that do it. And the ones they make now are so like,
oh my gosh, they go so fast.
They go so fast and they're like the little tiny wheels and just one move and they look like they're going down.
Those bikes though, the bikes.
The electric
I'm worried.
bikes?
Yeah, I'm worried that I'm in fear of the girls that are like in their teens, new drivers. They don't make sounds. They go so super fast through, and there's usually a dinkus on it. And the dinkus doesn't stop at the, he sees a crosswalk, goes through the crosswalk. No pause or hesitation. Yeah. That's going to be a mess soon, but whatever. Yeah. But you had them, they were in Seattle and they were in Miami. That's a show. I don't know how anybody, if you haven't subscribed to Only in Dade, do
that's
Only
good.
in Dade.
Only in Dade's fun.
Because I don't know how it happens.
It's real. It's just real.
I-95, bumper to bumper traffic, and there's a car flipped and on fire. And I'm not talking once a week. It's once a feed. If not 2, 3.
How do you go? Feed. It's like back to back.
How did they flip?
Back to back? You're going less than 5 miles an hour, and it flips and goes on fire.
And the amount of cars on fire.
So it's like it's actually could just be that we're living in a video game. That it's not real. That none of this is real. Because of course you think like what is that? The video game that everybody crashes and steals cars and everything.
Grand
Theft Auto.
Yeah.
I think that's what Miami is. It's just a video game of Grand Theft Auto.
It is like the perfect backdrop.
There's that one guy that's got to always be flipped over. And today's wearing a green shirt. Tomorrow it'll be a red shirt, but it's the same.
The NPC.
Yeah. So
right?
I mean, it really. If not, I'm going with it. I won't correct.
Yeah, that is a perfect because.
Yeah, I mean, it could all be. That's what I'm feeling like lately. Is nothing is real. Everything is so. Everybody's talking about the going to get the astronauts, that was fake, that, she came back with dark hair. I'm like, yeah, no, she had gray hair when she came back. She was wearing a little stupid helmet. What good is that helmet going to be? What good is that?
I thought the same
You
thing.
are literally going to blow up into space, and that little helmet is going to, I think you got a better chances with all that hair.
It's like the fences in schools, false sense of security.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Or those bike helmets that they make the kids wear.
And I think
they look like tards.
Mr. Musk should just go for it. Just do a designer suit.
Oh, yeah.
Why? I mean, we don't have to do the 2001
Let's get Versace.
ugly.
Let's get Donna Versace.
Oh, yeah. Put a little brim on it. Do a little, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, the little outfit. Put a skirt on it. Put the girls wearing a little mini skirt.
On.
Like go ahead and do the Star Trek for Halloween time.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody can wear the Star Trek stuff. I mean,
because really.
Yeah. Seriously.
What's it doing? I mean, are they not going to burn in it? But they've got those blankets out that you can use for fires. So why couldn't they
if they could only reach over the leg rest, that the men have to go in and take the leg rest off. Don't put the leg rest there if they're not going to be able to get out.
Oh, I didn't see that part. You really watched it.
I did watch it because I don't know what I was doing. Nothing. And I'm watching it and I'm going, wait, so the way they get into that thing, Mr. Musk, is that
Like
they go in, then some guy comes and puts the leg rest on. You have to have the leg rest if somebody's going to put it on, because then they have to come when you get out to take it out. They say, I guess you can get out, but it's very difficult to get out with the leg rest. Just don't put the leg rest.
Can we get Lazy Boy to put the leg rest in? Because my couch is pretty good.
I mean, I go from here to Miami. I don't need a leg rest. Or helmet.
I went to here to France without a leg rest.
See? Yeah, people do it.
Like 13 hours.
Yes, like 22-hour flights, no leg rest. But evidently they need a leg rest. So it all feels really fake. Everything feels fake. It doesn't make sense.
I didn't think fake because I saw dolphins.
They're talking about
somebody's like, they could be fake dolphins. And I was like, that's a lot of work.
Some castle in Romania. Now, you're not on my same feed.
No.
Some castle in Romania, they're saying is fake now. That they didn't build it, they just dug it up. And I was like,
doesn't mean it's fake if they dug it up.
Well, but I mean, like they said they built it. Like they had this contest and this lady designed it. She was 23 and they built it.
Like in
and
the
how
70s?
Beautiful it is. I don't know.
Who cares?
It was a TikTok, so it was like 30 seconds long.
If it's on TikTok, it's true.
It's got to be true. And so, but then they showed like pictures of it in the olden days. And I'm like, well, I mean, unless the olden days was like
our olden
5,000-6,000 years ago when it could actually be covered over by sand. But either way, it's a good story. It could be all fake. I think it's all fake.
You know what? Who cares? Is it pretty? Let's look at it.
It was pretty.
You just go, I don't care. It's like Eddie Izzard again. Back to that. Go watch it.
And again,
Eddie Izzard.
I didn't like it.
You are conservative with your likes. I give my likes away. Like,
you're a whore. You're like
I'm
whore.
a like whore. But Eddie Izzard said that like our golden day, like our olden days was just like 200 years old.
Yeah.
And theirs is like way old. So like, it's all relative. So who cares?
Yeah, I don't know.
If it's a good castle, it's a it it's not a good castle, then
keep
scrolling.
It was a pretty castle. It was pretty, but it did, I don't know. There was a small point to be made. There was a small point.
I did see the pyramids with the columns underneath.
Did you see it?
Well, I saw the drawing. The drawing. I think it was on the dragonfly
What do you
guys.
think it is?
Is it butterflies, dragonflies?
What do you think it is?
If they say it's columns, I'm good with that.
Well, what
I
do
didn't
you
put
think
much
it
thought
is?
into it.
What do you think it is?
Oh, what do I think? Why are the columns? I think it's for earthquakes. To stabilize the pyramid.
They're kilometers deep, but
it was the first system to stabilize the pyramids.
Very well thought out. Very well thought out.
Yeah, and then the rooms at the bottom is there for tornadoes.
It's a safety room for burglars.
That's where my money goes.
Genius.
Why else would you have a room underneath? Like, it's either for a banquet or for safety.
It's a wine cellar.
It's a wine cellar. I mean, there's only two reasons to have something underneath. It's like,
I mean, you can't. The freshly stomped grapes.
Fun cave, function cave.
Jesus visited and he made all of this wine, and what else are we going to do?
George Washington slept there. That's why. That's how my mind goes. It's either function or fun. So it's like, it's
as
place
good
to
as
party.
anything else I've heard.
When he needed to get away, whoever that Tutankhamun or whatever his name is,
Tutankhamun.
He's Tutankhamun. He's
not no one. He's not Irish.
When he went with Juliet, Romeo and Juliet, no. When he needed to, get with some Cleopatra, he took her down to his lair.
Layer.
You
think there was a lot of boop, boop going on?
I don't know. I can picture some lighting.
Yeah.
That would be completely dark. Maybe he had sleeping issues. Couldn't sleep in the pyramid. Or he couldn't sleep where he was. That's what it was. Because that's for burial. Isn't the pyramids for burial?
The really good news is that when the aliens get here, today or tomorrow.
Off of
They'll be
Daytona.
able to tell us in
You know
Daytona.
what? That's
We're
what's
going to
happening.
get our news first.
They landed in Daytona and went, what the fuck did we get ourselves into?
Right back up.
They're like, we're going to need communication with the big guy because I think we came to the wrong coordinates. I guess the wrong coordinates.
So wait a second. So
because they just saw NASCAR, Bike Week, BCR. I mean, really?
Oh, not to mention the brilliant regular spring breakers in New Smyrna.
Spring breakers
in New Smyrna.
Really, not the best people.
That's what they came for. Was just checking out that they were vacationing.
You know what? Why wouldn't
they
you
were
come
on
to Daytona?
spring break for vacation?
Why wouldn't you come to Daytona? You see what they got just from being here for a couple weeks? They got NASCAR. They got what is it? The trucks, the truck thing. Motocross. Florida Man games. BCR, spring break, and Bike Week. We're sitting. I don't even think they know where they are right now. They had some beef tips. They had some beer.
They heard the Canadians weren't coming, so there'd be extra room. The people wouldn't be driving and crashing into us because the Canadians are gone.
There's no Ontario.
I literally
the first year
all
ever.
week long since the Canadians are not coming. I've been like, I haven't gone goddamn Canuck once.
You know, I like me a nice Canuck. But the driving skills are par on.
I don't know what they do up there, but I'll tell you what, it's not the same as we do here.
I don't know. Do they have a different side?
Speaking of honking, no, they do not. It's the same side. I just don't know how they do it.
I think they're just better on ice skates.
Yeah,
because the driving skills are
they're probably really good drivers.
American average.
They're really good drivers on ice.
But I don't
off ice, not.
I will say I don't want them as a 50.
No.
I don't.
We
don't get anything.
I don't care.
Although
all the maple syrup we want.
All the Canadians,
I'm good with that.
All the Canadians I've ever met have always been very nice people.
Yes, I've even been I was so worried to go to Quebec. I was so. Hold on a second. I was so worried going to Quebec because I'd heard such terrible things about them. Like they're so rude, blah, blah, blah. I'll tell you what, great time, very nice people. But it was over 10 years ago, and things might be different now. So.
Yeah, I'm thinking like 20 years ago when I met a few bands from Canada. We always thought it was cute that they always took their shoes off before they entered our apartment.
Everybody does that, though. The Chinese do it. The Cubans do
Koreans
it.
do it.
Yeah, Koreans do it. Everybody does it.
Well, I have
Americans.
Indoor and outdoor
Literally,
shoes.
I'll get into bed with my shoes. I don't care.
You know, I'm not that way. I'm indoor shoes
nursing.
and outdoor shoes.
I've been nursing all day long. I just
I can't. Because I remember when you came home with corn in your hair and shit on your front.
I did. I don't care anymore. I never cared. It doesn't matter.
Can't.
I mean, you picked it out. I had something in my hand. I was eating.
I can't. Not me. Was not meant to be a nurse. It was not meant. I almost puked. I picked up a fur ball yesterday.
God, I can't wait to go back.
The temperature of the fur ball had me. It depends on the angle that I'm bending over at. I've noticed, but yeah, I almost had to pick up my own puke. I think
you couldn't have waited.
You
another
build
hour.
the tolerance. No, it was like ice cold, which is just weird.
This
I had
tastes
more
like a
tolerance.
Disney drink.
It does because it's in Disney glasses. The tolerance, like when you're dealing with kid shit every day. Like I saw on the I think it was on the Instagram. A girl said she had to pause her live feed because her kid was yelling, "Wipe the butt." And I was laughing because it brings you right back. Because I think everybody has to go at one point in their life to wipe the butt. And
oh my God, yours until about
it was like 15. Last year. It was like last year. I swear to God.
Which one was that? Which one was the one or two?
I think it was two. Yeah, I don't know. One. They both took advantage.
That was
mom.
That I'm gonna say that was their the Macy that was the father trait.
The father didn't like touching his own ass.
TMI. I'm gonna edit that shit out.
Who knows if
but no, it's true. But it's true because I'd be like, God, just do it. You're like, no. They were cute, but they're so cute. They're so
It
cute.
turned out like good eggs, and that's all that matters.
Is that all
With
that
so
matters?
little
That's not what
treats.
everybody
With so
says.
little of the others. Treats.
That's not what everybody says. Other people need to rein them in for you.
I'm very happy that any of the treats they got were from Grandma. They skipped generation.
Yeah.
They got nothing from
We
me.
don't. Well, you know what? I'm glad you can say that, but we don't know what comes above Grandma. What's waiting to be sprouted from Grandma? Like, you don't know her parents.
Well, no, she's honest. She tells.
Does she?
Yeah, she's like, I think that came from me. And so, because I'm like, I don't know where they got that from. And she says it came from me. And so she's very honest with it. So I appreciate that. And so I'm happy that it all came from her.
Good. That's good. Because I blame my in-laws for anything that's bad.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad it wasn't from
it couldn't have come from my side, my genetic side.
Yeah, no, our gene pool is murky and muddy. But it's a good mud.
Not.
It's a good mud. It's common sense.
I did the ancestry.
Oh, don't even start
I did the ancestry, and it's not very muddy your side. But my cockroach.
I was like Lord Byron. Why did I even say Lord Byron? Maximilian. He Maximus Decimus.
Yeah, it's everything but the Oriental,
he's
is
from like
funny.
Ghana.
But
we were looking that up for Ireland for
St. Patty's Day. I was curious as to how much Irish, and so I don't know how that's possible that you have more. Yours has more Irish than mine does. It seems like because that seems
the
wrong.
Sperm donor is white.
No. But he doesn't have any Irish. He had 0 Irish.
Oh. Then I don't know.
And how
you had Irish in me.
Yeah, you had more Irish. You have the more Irish gene than I do, I guess. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't understand that. That seems wrong. I think it's all a lie. Again,
lie.
It's all fake. It's all
who owns it now? BlackRock.
BlackRock.
It's no longer with the Mormons. Now BlackRock owns all of the DNA samples.
What are they going to make my son do? Like, if he does anything, I would just blame it on BlackRock as my DNA.
Oh, he was cloned.
Yeah. Can you imagine clones of him?
You know what? That's what people don't worry about. Like, they worry about like child trafficking and stuff, but maybe they're just sitting back and cloning people. Who would know? Like, nobody's worried about
I would
that.
know if I was a clone.
Well, we would know, but we don't know if somebody's cloned us.
I would know that.
Like, that swab you sent in with your boy wonder.
Well, that's why I did it for him.
Did somebody clone him and it's out there as a doppelganger? We don't know.
I think his ex-girlfriend dates all of his doppelgangers.
Everybody
I'm not editing that out.
Everybody has a type.
Yeah, it's true.
Except for me.
I have a type.
You do have ish.
I know I do. I have a real type.
Do you?
I do because I have.
I'm thinking back.
I haven't. No, here's the deal: is that
the
I
man
didn't
that
know
you dated for how many years, and the man you married, not at all the same.
No, exactly the same. And I tell you what, and I didn't know it until about it was like a year after I was married, because then I was going through my husband's like yearbook or whatever. And I have the same picture of my high school boyfriend who I dated for a long time, had the same exact picture of him in high school. Both were in high school. And it was like as if they were fucking clones. Like the same hair, the same skin color, you know.
All right, I'll give you
same
that.
One was a little bit more pointy, but not much. And you're just like,
one had a bit more of an anvil head than the other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One was Neanderthal and the other one was less. But
I don't have a type.
No, you're an equal opportunity. I don't know.
I'm all over the place.
Your type has changed a little bit, but not like you ever liked blonde. You never liked blondes.
No. I had a rough moment.
No. It's driving me crazy.
Just sitting on your collar.
It does. And it won't go away.
Yeah, no,
so
I didn't have a
you
type.
You never liked blondes. You never.
No, and I ended up marrying one.
I don't.
Over.
Well,
I
he
went,
was
"Oh."
like whatever, dirty blonde. Yeah, I don't. You didn't marry right that way.
I mean, thank
You
God
were
the girls came out adorable.
You were marrying for the breeding purposes.
Maybe, but really, I don't know, because I don't. If you look at all of them as a whole, I mean, if we could see
could've been the
all of
clock.
them, it was.
It could have been the clock.
I mean, it
it's
was random. It
it's
was
a lot of
all
clock.
random.
But that's what they say. Is they say that you end up marrying like your hormones tell you everything that you need to do. Like at a certain point, you just seriously just go.
My hormones.
It's hormones that are talking. It's not you. Like your hormones say, "This is beep 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 beep."
Well, hormones are evil.
They are evil. And again,
I wish my hormones would have hit like in my mid-20s.
you'd have been married at 25. No.
Having too much fun.
No.
Having way too much
Although
fun.
I mean, I do like that people marry young. I'm not opposed to it.
You know, it's just two different ways.
It's a different life.
It's a different life.
It's like, do you want to get married once? You don't get married twice.
Well, no, see, that could be it. That could be it. I always say it's you. If you're going to regret not partying and traveling, then you need to get married later in life because you need to do that while you're young.
But the kids don't do that anymore. The kids don't do anything.
They don't do anything.
They just stay home. You might as well be married.
Might as well be married.
You know?
And then be on your second wife or
So my advice
husband
is find somebody that likes to clean so you don't have to. Find somebody who likes to cook so you don't have to.
Women will
Find somebody that's
going
to make more money than you. So it's less responsible. You can still work, but less responsibility. So those are important.
I'm going to tell you right
now. Not hormones.
Any brain cells you have after you give kids are gone. So do all your smart stuff before you.
Brain stuff. Yeah. It doesn't come back.
It doesn't come back.
You don't want it to. You get smart enough to go, I don't care. You go like this. I've lived 10 years without any intelligence. Why bother now? Right? Why am I bothered?
That's a whole different conversation. I don't know what the kids are going to do nowadays. I guess it'll swing back to where kids are getting married younger and having families. And we've got a couple friends, and they're doing well. They're probably the last.
I mean, it is cuter. It seems more natural to marry younger. It seems like that's like probably a healthier. I don't know if they're mature enough.
I just became so many people after, like who I was graduating was a different person than who I was 2 years after that, than who I was 2 years after that.
Yeah, but was it because you didn't have anybody? Because if I'd have stayed married to the same person, I would have stayed that same person.
Maybe.
Instead of,
evolving.
Yeah. Or just looking at the world differently.
I worry that you outgrow somebody.
Yes. But then you go, well, look at them shitting in their pants. That's so cute.
Oh.
That's awesome. I love that. I love that.
I can't. Guess I've never loved anybody enough. It ain't happening. Next life. Ding.